Good morning, everyone. Let's please have our seats so that we can start the activities of the day. All right, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Lígia Carvalho.
My name is João Korngold.
And we're going to be here leading this activity and having fun together. So we'd like to welcome all of you on behalf of the United States Spiritist Council and all the Spiritist organizations to the 9th U.S. Spiritism Symposium. So as many of you know, this is the 9th Symposium, and we have had a lot of success in the past 8 years. We have taken place in Baltimore, New York City, Boston, Fort Lauderdale, San Francisco, Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, and today we're very happy to be here in Stamford, Connecticut. So thank you so much for welcoming us here. So once again, it's a pleasure to be here in Connecticut, the Constitution State, and we're going to pass it over to our friend João. Thank you.
Okay, so, good morning. Are you awake? Everyone ready? Yes? Okay, good. So the Spiritist Symposium has also become a symbol for the unification of the United States Spiritist movement. This year, 27 Spiritist organizations across the U.S. have sponsored this event. And many more are here represented today. We would like to thank the organization, members of the United States Spiritist Council for promoting this event. We would also like to give our special welcome to all those that have come a long way to be here with us today to share this event. And also for those who couldn't join us but are watching us over on our live webcast.
All right, so now to some housekeeping rules. So please, everybody, double check your bags, your wallets, whatever it is. Make sure your cell phones are turned off. We do not want to be interrupted by those noises. Also, just so that everybody knows, if you need any assistance finding any of the rooms or any of the other activities, there's always volunteers in the back of the room. There's also volunteers in the registration area if you need help with finding the other places. If you have parked in the garage, make sure that at the end of the day or whenever you go out, you let them know that you're participating in the event today, and then we get a 50% discount. So we save some money by letting them know that they were here. So keep your receipt in case you need to go out and back so that they don't process it a second time. We want to make sure they don't get extra charged. So now, without further ado, sit comfortably, get ready for our days of learning. And let's call Marcelo Cabral, the coordinator of the Tri-State Spiritist Federation, to opening up our ceremony with a small prayer.
Dear God, dear Jesus, dear High Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful and colorful day. Thank you for this great opportunity for all of us to be here to learn, exchange experience with one another. Would like to ask you to inspire our speakers so they can deliver your message of love with joy. Open our hearts so we can understand your message. Give us the will, the courage to overcome our difficulties, and help us to apply your laws in our life so we can day by day get it closer and closer to you. So be it.
Thank you, Marcelo. The Tri-State Spiritist Federation was established in 2009 and now has 11 Spiritist centers affiliated, all located within the states of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. If you would like more information about these centers, and more specifically about the centers here in the Connecticut area, please find in your tote bags information about the centers. You can get flyers at the registration desk, and you can also ask to one of our local volunteers. Through different events, such as this symposium, other seminars, and special guest speakers, these centers have been spreading Spiritism teachings in these states, and today they all welcome you.
As we have done successfully in the past 2 years, parallel with the activities here, we'll be having workshops at a different room. Those workshops are targeted for Spiritist workers who wanted to be more involved in certain topics. You can take a look at your symposium kit, and you will have the information of the 3 workshops that we will have simultaneous to this speech. If you're planning on participating, the first workshop is going to start immediately after our first talk. So once our first speaker finishes, then the second speaker comes up and the first workshop will be taking place. That first workshop is called Spiritist Youth Education, and you'll be facilitated by Bernadette Leal. It will start at 11 o'clock in the morning. So when it's time for the workshop, once again, we have volunteers in the back of the room, and we also have volunteers outside. They can guide you to where you need to go if you're interested in attending that workshop. Also remember, you can participate in the workshops or you can participate here. It's your own decision, so you can pick and choose whatever you find more interesting and where you feel that you're gonna learn more. So on that, we're gonna move forward and present our first speaker.
So now back to our program. This year's symposium is based on the articles of the Spiritist Review, written and published by Allan Kardec between the years of 1858 to 1869. We are talking about 4,500 pages published during 12 years that have brought crucial knowledge and clarifications related to a more profound understanding of Spiritism. It is with great joy that we also announce the release of the first year's publication of Kardec's Spiritist Review translated into English, which will soon be available to everyone through the United States Spiritist Council. Make sure to pre-order your copy today at the back of the auditorium. To our delight, the speakers will explore some of the fascinating topics brought into light in the 12 years of the Spiritist Review written by Allan Kardec. We hope you enjoy this enlightening journey and get ready for more, with the publication of the second volume by the end of this year.
And just one last announcement before introducing our speaker. We would like to let you know that we'll have 2 questions and answers sessions, where you're going to have the opportunity to pose your questions to the lectures that you've heard and have them addressed by the speakers. So in your tote bag, there's paper and a pencil or a pen. Make sure to write your questions, and once again, you can give it to any of the volunteers in the back of the room or also in the registration form. Make sure that when you make your questions, be concise, and also identify to which speaker or lecture you're trying to address, so that when they present the question, we can have the appropriate person respond. So with